The U.S. has been poring over the latest satellite images of North Korea, and the intelligence assessment is they've likely completed all preparations to launch. An administration official says the missiles have probably received their liquid fuel. Even though the U.S. has no way to confirm that information on the ground, the military is sending a clear message to Kim Jong-un. It's not when you launch the Musadan missiles, but where. If a test missile flies out over the water, the U.S. Pacific commander does not want it shot down.
I would not recommend that. If we have any predetermined INW, we should have a sense of where it's going to be aimed.
But if it's aimed over land near Japanese territory, interceptor missiles could be used to destroy it.
And if it was defense of our allies, I would recommend that action.
Admiral Samuel Locklear said this launch could be different from previous tests when the U.S. had significant indications on what was about to happen before liftoff.
To understand the direction of the launch, where it was at.
U.S. radars will calculate the trajectory of North Korea's new road-mobile missile, but Locklear admits the U.S. won't know as much as soon.
In this case, in the scenario we're in, we're probably looking at being able to see it being in a general location and then to sense a launch.
Will North Korea launch or stand down? Locklear says it's hard to read Kim Jong-un.
His father and his grandfather, as far as I could see, always figured into their provocation cycle an off-ramp of how to get out of it. And it's not clear to me that he has thought through how to get out of it.
And U.S. officials say this time they're working under the assumption that Kim Jong-un will not issue a mariner's warning. That's sort of a warning to ships and planes in the area. Don't be in this area during this specific time because that's where the missile could land. It's also a warning to the world, a heads up, so to speak, that the missile launch is imminent. U.S. officials, again, operating under the assumption that North Korea may not do that this time. But again, Wolf, bottom line, a missile that flies over the water, goes into the water, is just a test.